question that might sting a little. If you stopped working tomorrow, completely stopped, no calls, no client sessions, no Voxer, no emails, how long would money keep coming in? If the answer is, it wouldn't, then you don't have a business. You have a job you created for yourself, one that probably doesn't come with sick leave, holiday pay, or a pension. And look, I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. If you're doing one-on-one work right now and you're making good money from it, that's genuinely great. But if you've ever had that sinking feeling where you realize your income is directly tied to the number of hours you can physically show up, then this episode is going to change the way you think about your business. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to get out of the one-on-one trap and into a scalable offer without burning everything you've built to the ground. Here's what's happening in the online education space right now. AI is changing everything. The bar for what people will pay for is going up. And the creators who are going to thrive are the ones who build real businesses, not glorified freelance practices. If you're a coach, a consultant, a service provider, or a course creator who still relies heavily on one-on-one delivery, you're sitting on a ticking time bomb. Not because one-on-one is bad, I do one-on-one myself, but because one-on-one as your primary revenue model means your income has a hard ceiling. And that ceiling is the number of hours you have in your week. And the real danger, you're probably so busy delivering that you don't have time to build anything else. That's the trap. It's a wicked catch-22. Let's talk about how to get out of that. Let's do some quick math. And I want you to actually do this with me because the numbers tell a very clear story. Let's say you charge $200 an hour for one-on-one coaching or consulting. And let's say you can realistically deliver 20 client hours a week, which, by the way, once you add in admin, marketing, sales calls, and actually running your business, that 20 hours is a lot. You'll be working 50 hours a week. But let's say that's your reality. That's $4,000 a week. $16,000 a month? Sounds pretty good, right? Except here's the problem. That number can never ever go up unless you raise your prices or you work more hours. And you're already maxed out on your hours. So your only lever is price. And there's a limit to what the market will pay for one-on-one time, even if you're brilliant at what you do. Now compare that to a course creator who sells a $500 course. They sell 40 in a launch and make $20,000 without delivering a single hour of one-on-one time. In their next launch, they refine their funnel, add some paid traffic, and they might sell 80. That's $40,000. Same offer, same content, work's already done, just more eyeballs. See the difference? One model scales with effort and energy and your blood, sweat, and tears. The other one scales with systems and with money. Okay, so one-on-one has a ceiling. But how do you just replace it really quickly with something else? The answer is you don't have to replace it completely. You just reposition it. Think of it as a spectrum. On one end, you've got pure one-on-one. That's all you do. And on the other hand, you have got a fully self-paced online course. And somewhere in the middle, there's a whole range of hybrid models that give you leverage without losing the personal touch. Let me walk you through the main options. Option 1, group coaching. Same transformation you deliver one-on-one, but you're teaching it to 10, 20, 50 people at once through curriculum plus live calls and possibly some kind of community. 1 hour of your time now serves 50 people instead of one. That's leverage. It's also the easiest way to get started. Option 2, a cohort-based course. You create the content once, the videos, the templates, the frameworks, and students go through it together in a structured timeline. You show up for weekly Q&As or office hours, and that's even more leverage because the content is doing the teaching. You get more time back. Option 3, an evergreen course. Now this I know is the holy grail. It's what everybody wants. The content's created, the funnel is built, students can enroll anytime, and you're not involved in the delivery at all. Or maybe you show up once in a week or once in 2 weeks to just do some Q&A. Your time goes to marketing and to improving the product, not delivering it. And here's the key insight. You don't have to pick just one of these. The smartest course creators I work with use a hybrid. They have an evergreen course at a lower price point for volume. They have a group program at a mid-tier price for people who want more support. And they keep a tiny number of high-ticket one-on-one spots by application only for people who want the premium experience and is happy to pay for it. All right, so I think you see the vision. You know you need a scalable offer, but how do you actually make the shift without losing the income you depend on right now? Here's the 3-step process I recommend to every course creator I work with. Step number 1, productize your method. Take what you do in the one-on-one sessions and document it. What's the framework? What are the steps? What's the order you take people through? Most experts, including you, have a method. They just haven't written it down yet. And here's a hot tip. Use AI to help you. Record yourself walking through your process. Transcribe it. Upload it to AI. And ask AI to pull out the models that you don't even know is there. And then organize it into modules. You probably already have 80% of a course just from the way you deliver your one-on-one work. You just haven't packaged it yet. Step 2, test it messy. Don't build a perfect course with a fancy platform. I'm talking to all you Kajabi people. And professional videos. You don't need all that fancy stuff to get started at least. Do a beta round. Get 5 to 10 people through your framework as a group. Charge a little bit less than you normally would and call it a beta group so that they know their job is to help you build this thing. Use Zoom calls and a Google Doc if that's all you have. The goal isn't perfection. It's proof of concept. You need to know that your method works in a one-to-many format before you invest in building the whole thing out. And step 3, systemize and scale. Once your beta cohort gets results, now you can build the real thing. Record the content, set up the platform, build the funnel. And then, and this is where it all comes together, you use paid traffic to fill that funnel and to have a profitable launch. Because now you have a proven offer, a tested delivery method, and actual testimonials. You're not guessing. You're scaling what works. And that sounds like a good idea to me. So before I wrap up, I want to give you a quick readiness check because I know some of you are listening to this thinking, but am I ready to make a course? Here are the 4 things you need, and only 4. Number 1, a proven result. You've helped real people get a specific outcome. You don't need hundreds of clients. You need 5 to 10 who got results using a repeatable process. Number 2, a method you can articulate. If someone asked you, what's your process? You could explain to them in steps, 5 pillars, or some Venn diagram. There's some visual element that you can show them that they look at and they can see, oh, yes, there's a method in this. You could explain it. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be clear. Number 3, an audience, even a small one, that trusts you. An email list, a social media following, a podcast listenership. People who would show up to a webinar if you invited them. And number 4, the willingness to be imperfect. Your first course will not be your best course. Your first launch will not be your biggest launch. That's normal. The goal is to start, not to be perfect. If you have those 4 things, you're ready. Full stop. Now here's the thing. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, I get it. I need a scalable offer, but I have no idea how to actually get people to buy it once I build it, that's the next piece of the puzzle. And it's exactly what I'm covering in my free training on March the 4th. It's called The 3 Reasons Your Ads Failed Before and How to Fix Them This Time. And despite the title, it's not just about ads. It's about building a traffic system that fills your course, your group program, your webinar, whatever scalable offer you create, with qualified, ready-to-buy leads on autopilot. Because building the offer is step 1. Getting the eyeballs on it is step 2. And that's where most course creators get stuck. They build a great offer, launch it to their warm audience, get some sales, and then wonder why growth stalls. The answer is traffic. And that's what this training is all about. So head to thelaunchlounge.com/training to save your spot on the class now. It's free, it's live, and I'm going to be sharing what we've learned from managing nearly 7 million in ad spend specifically for course creators. The link will be in the show notes, but you can also find it at thelaunchlounge.com/training. If this was useful, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.